Hey everybody, what is up? How are you all doing? I totally missed doing a YouTube video because I didn't do one last week and it kind of felt weird. I think I have like 20 something YouTube videos up now and it's kind of like normal to have one up every week and it's weird when I don't. I was super busy last week, so sorry about that. So this week, I hope you like this video. I am going to be doing my current favorite routine for my foundation, my primer, my concealer. It's been giving me such a dewy, like, photo finished look, and it's been really good for my skin. So, I finally found a formula that really my skin really likes right now. My skin changes like all the time. Like 1 minute it's angry, 1 minute it's fine, 1 minute it's very like my pores are showing. 1 minute I'm super oily and it's just not okay. So right now this is my skincare routine, or not my skincare, my foundation application, I guess. My full face application. Yeah. Would that be it? Possibly. Anyways, right now, my pores are pretty big, and my nose hasn't been that oily lately, but it is giving a shine how it is like now, and I have like nothing on, so yeah. It's just change of weather, change of season, change, your bodies change, whatever. So yeah, this is my current favorite right now. So if you want to see that, then stick with me and let's get started. So first I have been using the crap out of this. It's like almost gone. It's so sad. So it is No Poreblem Primer. A smooth and pore covering top secret for perfect makeup by Touch in Sol. I did get this in my one of my BoxyCharms and I love it. I use it like constantly lately, and yeah, if you don't have BoxyCharm, you should totally check it out. I do link them a lot in my my Instagram videos. If you don't have Instagram, I can put that link down at the bottom for you. So yeah, I will put that link for their website because they're pretty bomb, and I like their primer. So, and they also make other stuff, like they make a bunch of other different types of primers. So this is has flower extract in it, and it's like a oil. So so let's get started. So I'm gonna put some on my fingertips, and the way I like to rub it in is I like to circle motions up. Is how I like to. I don't like to like drag it down. I like to rub it up and out. And a little bit goes a long way, so that little bit that I put, I can get my whole face good. And it's like creamy and it's kind of like it feels oily, but it really helps with the pores. Okay. And get all of that in there. Okay, so I'm all primed up. So we're gonna let that sit for a minute. So today I have like a few different foundations. I really did love the ABH foundation that I reviewed. I haven't been able to get a big one yet, but I'm gonna be going on vacation soon. Yeah, I'm so excited. And I'm totally getting a big one for vacation because that one is just like, I have enough for another one in my in that little sample that they had given me. I have used it once since the review, and then I still have enough to do like one more application. So yeah, I'm totally going to buy the big size because it's like perfect. If you haven't seen the review, you should check it out because it was amazing. But today I'm gonna use my Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. And I have been using, I think I got this one from Walmart like years ago. It still works pretty good. I mean, if you wash your brushes regularly, and I mean, who we all kidding? I don't really, but you know what I mean. If you wash your brushes and take care of them, so this is the brush that I have, then they'll last a long time. Only thing that sucks is sometimes the fibers, the hairs come out a little bit, so I kind of like just rub my hands through, and which sucks, but it's a really good one. It's a Royal and Langnickel complexion brush. Yeah, I don't know, but I like it, and it's so soft. Like, it's still soft after all this time. Like, who would have thought? Anyways, so I'm gonna shake up my foundation, put some on my fingers, and I have been doing this. I like it a lot better versus applying it somewhere else, like on the back of my hand and then moving it over. I like to just put it straight on, and I like it a lot better than putting it on a brush as well before I brush or beauty blender or whatever you like to use. So yeah, I just spread it around my face like so, and then I take my brush and I'm gonna take my mirror and do circle motions, and don't forget to drag that baby down. We don't like different colored skin tones here. And I'm sorry about my ugly faces that I make. Like, I try not to make them, but you know, it's just how I do it. So if I wasn't being natural, then I would be Little Miss Perfect over here, like smiling. No, nobody puts foundation on like that. Oh, and by the way, it wouldn't be two tones because I know how to color match. But you know what I mean, like blend it out to the neck, you know? Just in case. Blend it out. Blend it out, girl. You'll thank me later. Okay, so we are all applied, looking good. So I did also do a review on the Juno microfiber velvet sponges. If you haven't seen that either, then you're lacking and you need to check it out. So I will put that there, and you can watch that as well. So my Juno sponge, I do like to keep a bowl of water around when I do the Juno sponge because it does dry fast, and I like it nice and moist. So I make sure that there's no water, and then I just take a paper towel, and then I just cup it, get it, you know what I mean. Yeah. And okay, so I have the foundation on. I did wet my Juno sponge, and I'm gonna go in with some concealer. So I love the Magic Star concealer. I did also do a review on that, so check that out if you haven't already. So just gonna put a little, goes a long way with his concealer, and yeah. Like, this was just one, and there's like a ton of product in that little middle dip there. Yeah, it's just amazing. Okay, so I have my concealer on. As you can see, like, I don't know if the camera quality is good enough, but you can see my skin is looking bomb. Like, that just really just finishes it off. Like, pores who? Pores where? I don't see pores. I don't see it anywhere. This is looking really good. Okay, so now I'm gonna put on my I'm gonna put on my bronzer and my blush, and then I'm gonna put on my bronzer, and then we'll be right back, because then I will show you how I do my baking. So just stay with me for 1 minute. So that was like no time for you, but it was a good minute for me. So now I'm going to bake now that I have my bronzer on, if you can tell. So for this one, I am going to use a regular beauty blender. This one is a Morphe X Jeffree Star Beauty Blender. Again, I'm getting it wet. The reason why I'm using a regular beauty blender for the powder is because I've come to the conclusion after my review, because my review I didn't try powder for the Juno sponge, and I don't really care for powder on it. Like, I feel like it sticks to the velvet microfibers more. I don't know, I just don't like it. So I use a regular beauty blender for my baking, is what I'm trying to say. So I have the Jeffree Star translucent setting powder, and I'm going to, I have some here. I'm going to put some right there on the lid, and then we're going to take it to the nose here, that line. Oh, this is so much harder to do when you have fake eyelashes on. I'm going to swoop it down. I do like to pat a little bit more to the top of the waterline, or yeah, up here. I like to make sure that it's nice and up. And then start at the nose again. I have to look up for this because I have fake eyelashes on already, and it's a little harder to do. That one's a little higher up than this one. And then we're gonna cut here. We're gonna cut our bronzer, drag it down, and cut our bronzer here. So I'm doing, like, you see it? This? I'm doing it where my cheekbones are. Okay. So the rest of the powder on here, I just like to dab it into the skin. Everywhere else. Okay, so while that's finishing, I'm gonna finish my blush, and then we will sweep it away. So I will be back once again. Okay, so I have my blush on. So I'm gonna take just a little, this is actually a blush brush, but it's so like flimsy. I don't like it for blush. I like my blush brushes a little bit harder, you know what I mean? Like fuller. This is kind of like, I don't know what that is. But I like to use it for dusting away my powder. Okay, we're all dusted away. If you do have any like excess or anything like that, you can take your beauty blender and lightly go over, like if it's too brightening, you can lightly go over and just let it blend out a little bit better. Sometimes I like to do that, sometimes I don't, depending on how my skin ends up baking. Sometimes I like to, sometimes I don't. This time I did, just to show you guys. Yeah. So I am going to finish up this, put my highlighter on, my lipstick, and probably put some mascara underneath my eyes, and I will show you the final look in just a second.